Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Phil Schneider, and you are watching a little video about the LibriVox Forums. We are a group, as you know, of volunteers from all over the world. And as such, we need a place we can all agree on standard format, standard way of getting these hundreds and thousands of audiobooks recorded. The LibriVox Forum is the way we do that. Yes, and you are looking at it right now. This is what is known as the board index. Here he is. By the way, I make mouth clicks. You may feel free to count them. So the board index is 18 forums, or forums, 18 forums. But the board index has them all, our main page here. So let's look at how it's divided up into three big sections. The first section, called About LibriVox, is just two little things here, which is What is LibriVox, and our FAQ, and New Here, Introduce Yourself. The next one is the biggest section. It's called Volunteer for Reading and Other LibriVox Thingy-Wingies. This has, I think, 11 sections, 11 forums. And each forum, of course, I should put this out, has a hyperlink. It'll take you to that forum. The first one is Book Suggestions, the New Projects Launchpad. This is where the new projects, you can go look at these. The next four sections are called Readers Wanted. Readers Wanted short works like poetry and prose. Readers Wanted books. Readers Wanted dramatic works, which would be where you would act out parts with people. A lot of people love that. Readers Wanted languages other than English. Okay. This was a fairly recent establishment because we had lots of people looking for different languages, and by golly, there it is. The next thing is called Readers Found, meaning if every section of a book is claimed, then we move it to Readers Found. The next one is called Going Solo, then Listeners and Editors Wanted. We'll come back to that. This is where you post your 1-minute test. Volunteers Wanted, other LibriVox projects. We have other things going on too. We have other volunteers who make their covers for our wonderful our cover art. It goes in here. And finally, there's a forum for completed projects. After a book is finished or a project's finished, it gets moved here. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are help, discussion, and suggestions. The first one is for languages other than English. Help, discussion. And the next one is Need Help, Got Advice. If you really don't know how to reduce the noise in your recordings, or they keep telling you your background noise is bad, you can put here, how do I do that? What color socks should I wear to record with? The answer is blue. Can I drink coffee? The answer is yes. Next, we have suggestions, comments, news, and discussion. As you work in LibriVox, you're going to realize that, hey, I wonder if they thought about this, and you're going to want to make comments or make suggestions or whatever. This goes right here. Next, we have error reports where, things need to be corrected. And finally, off topic. Yes, everything except LibriVox. This is where knitting gets discussed. Now includes non-LV volunteers wanted projects. Cool. Okay. As I said, most of the time you're going to be here. Now, this main board index, this is the lobby. This is when you walk into, I like to think of LibriVox as a huge bunch of friendly people sitting around at a coffee shop talking about fun things. But this particular coffee shop has 18 different meeting rooms. So when you walk in the door and you smell that largest cappuccino or tea or latte or whatever you want to take, you smell that and you can say, I think I'm going to go to book suggestions. You choose where you want to go from here. Okay, now this is our forums. Let's start over on the left-hand side. There's a circle which looks like some writing in it. This is symbolic. The blue circle, the red circle means that there are unread posts. If you hover over it, it'll tell you unread posts in that particular forum. It's blue, it means you read them all. Yeah. Over here, this is the title, book suggestions. Now it says that the topics are 2,659 in this particular forum. People have suggested a lot of good, wonderful books. Next, there's the number of posts, people who have actually written comments in this one, 9,574. The last post was by this person, and you can go to that post with this little arrow. So each project, each forum, pardon me, I'm losing. By the way, project is a jargon we use, and forum is not a jargon, but that's what we call each of these things. So let's start here and look at a forum, and we'll go to something. Let's go to New Projects Launchpad. Now, each of these has a hyperlink. I'm going to click on it, and now I'm in New Projects Launchpad. Cool. In the New Projects Launchpad, on every one of our forums, you'll see stickies. On the left-hand side, there's a blobby-looking thing with an exclamation point, and it means it's a sticky. It's not going to go away. There's also a padlock, meaning it's locked. You cannot comment, or you cannot post on there. But this is all great information. But now this one, obviously, is still open. It has unread posts. Now, this particular book is just been posted. It's the second book of Maccabees. And right in the front of and it's a solo. A solo means one person wants to read that book. Now, if it was a collaborative, meaning a group project, they would have that right there. But in the front of this, there's a little tilde that implies, that doesn't imply, that says that they're looking for a DPL. Now, PL for us means proof listener, and DPL means dedicated proof listener. It means someone who is volunteering to listen to every section of this book and be right on hand when somebody posts it, and they can listen to it and report if there's any problems. So see, you've learned a lot already. That's a tilde. That means they're looking for somebody. One reply, 25 looks. It was posted by Mary Ann Spiegel. Okay. What am I? Oh, the first book of Maccabee. Well, look at that. Isn't that funny? What else do we need to go here? Let's look at actually go to this one here. No, there's only one reply. So we're going to go back to the to the board index. We've looked at the New Project Launchpad. Let's look at Readers Wanted, well, short works, because you're going to want to come here. Many people start with our poetry, weekly poetry. We have a weekly poem, like here, The Broken Oar by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And you are asked to record that poem if you want to. Let's go to it. I'm going to click on this link. This is the first post, and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay? It says you would, well, in this case, you would record the poem. And after you record it, you would come in here and upload it, do a post. You would upload it first. So all of these people have read the same poem and put it here. We recommend this because it's a nice, easy way to get started. They're normally short. Editing's not complicated. These people made their attempt, they uploaded it, and they posted it right here. I'm going to go back to something better than this. I mean, different than this, not better. Here you go. The Black Dog and Other Stories. This is the magic window. You notice that you can scroll, or I can scroll, inside. This magic window moves. It's magic because LibriVox is magic. You know that? Yeah. Uh-huh. When you claim a section, you will say, I would like to read section 4. That would be the title, and then they would put you in here, ERF10. Let's see if there's any unclaimed section. Yeah, there's Tanil. You would post it in this thread saying, I would like to read section 15, Tanil. And the book coordinator, BC, if I haven't covered that before, that's our jargon for a book coordinator, the person who's responsible for maintaining this project, would put your name in here. Okay, let me see if they have a DPL. Nope, they do not yet. Yes, you see they're advertising for one. There's the tilde. I need to go over here. Last thing I'm going to cover in this thing here is posting. When you post, meaning, let's go up here and say I want to post reply right here. Your post reply, you would type in what you want and then say submit, pop. It will be added to the end of this thread. This thread will go on and on until the project's completed. But your post will come up way at the, we'll be on page 8 or whatever. And your post would be way at the end here. Pardon me. So that's how that works. Let's look at a post. Posted by the name. These are your editing functions, which are pretty simple. Obvious. Well, not much to tell you here. All right. Let's get back to our main project, and I'll wrap this up before I go on forever. Sorry, I'm long-winded. Each of these projects, things you can go to look for works. Readers wanted. Down here, you can go to help wanted, help discussions, need help, things like that. Okay, this is Phil. I probably didn't cover everything, but we sure are happy to have you here, and I hope that you record lots and lots and keep asking questions.